So I want to showcase for you guys my Ruger precision rifle. I just got it back. I had it rebarreled in 6.5 by 4.7 Lapua. Lone Rifles Inc. did the barrel. A local smith to me installed it. I'm using a Phase 5 Fat Man brake. I like it a lot. I think it's a Fat. Is it Fat Man? Yes, Fat Man. And then I have a GG&G bipod, I believe this is. The scope is a Steiner T5Xi 30-15 with a 50mm objective. And while we're up here in the front, I have the Samson rail that came with the first generation of the Ruger precision rifle. It was not true to the barrel or the action. On whatever you want to call a whim or a hunch, I decided to place it on upside down, and it was perfectly straight at that point, at least visually. I didn't use a micrometer or anything. But what that did do was put the Picatinny rail on the bottom, allowing me to use the bipod without having to purchase would have been a key mod adapter. Since that is now on the bottom, there is a drop from where the rail would have been to allow this objective to fit over the top of this barrel, so it's sort of a blessing. Now the two teeth at the that were at the top are now on the bottom. You could grind them down to have this sit flush and hide these teeth, but I wasn't too worried about it. Everything else is pretty much stock. I do have a bolt shroud coming from Anarchy Outdoors. It's titanium and will allow me to keep the disassembly tool with the bolt. So the purpose of this video was to talk about the magazines. So there are 4 here. I have the m.o.a. M14 top right or right side, in the middle the Lancer and 308, the PMag that it came with, and also Magpul 7.62 AC that I just picked up today. This is a 10 rounder. So we're going to start off with the M1A magazine. All right. So this rifle is currently unloaded. It is on safe and pointed in a relatively safe direction. However, we're going to be loading this to demonstrate this magazine, as I cannot get snap caps for 6.5 by 4.7. So the first magazine we're going to use again is the M1A. Loads just fine. But if you'll notice, this round seems to point down, and when manipulating the bolt, that is an issue. And so sometimes it will, sometimes it won't actually chamber. Okay. For me, it does not. I have 3 magazines. I've tried all 3. Same result. Maybe another brand will work just fine, but this one does not work for me. Even if it did, just to show you if you have one that does work or whatnot, if it were empty, what we're going to do now, the follower will stop the bolt from going forward. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. If you wanted to go forward to load 1 round at a time, you wouldn't be able to do that with this magazine. If you want to know that you're empty, this will definitely tell you. So that's that magazine. Let's move on to the PMag. We know the PMag works just fine. It loads, and round chamber is fine. All right, but that follower will catch. If you hit it hard enough, it starts to go down, but it's just not enough for this bolt to slide over the top. So that may not be an issue for you. I saw one YouTuber who opted not to let anyone leave comments, say all you have to do is push it hard. But if you have to push it that hard to get it to work, then it doesn't work. Here's the Lancer magazine. I'm gonna switch hands and try not to turn off this video. Lancer magazine, it too slides in just fine, beautifully. Not a whole lot of wobble to it. Chamber. Got hung on something. So it will ride over the follower, no problem. It's a lot shallower. Don't know why it hung up. Other than that, I've never had a problem with it. Last magazine is the 7.62 AC, which I just purchased today from Quantico Tactical. And those are the 4 magazines. So no problems with the, well, except for the demonstration, I have no problem with the Lancers or the Magpuls. M.o.a doesn't work for me. I talked about the Phase 5. I was going to show you the Phase 5. Those are two of my other rifles. I got a couple more somewhere around here. Here's my LMT MWS308. I just wanted to show you also the Phase 5 bolt catch release. So if you do decide to get one, it's one of those, it's on both sides, so you can release the bolt. Oh. All right, so you can use this on the right side. Flip it all the way over. So if you wanted to, you can release the bolt by pressing this down and lock it by lifting it up with your finger and pulling with your left-handed charging handle. That's also a Phase 5 product. I like it a lot. I have it on 2 of my rifles. I have it on this one too. And I think it works great. I like it a lot. I recommend it. This 300 Blackout from BCM I'm using for my 300 Blackout. It seems to work just fine. It allows me to load heavier bullets that are round nose without much issue. Mega silencer. If you have any suggestions for an optic for this Taver X95, I appreciate hearing what you have to say, or point me to a video, and enjoy your day.